Hey everybody, I'm Mike. This is Just Watch. Thanks for stopping by. If you like our content, please hit subscribe and also that notification bell so that you'll get notice when we release a new episode. Today we are going to talk about the watch that started it all for me in a couple of ways. First off, it was the first watch that I really coveted and went out and purchased and collected. It is the Seiko 6309 Turtle. Second off, it's the watch that started my channel. One day I was just kind of messing around with my iPhone, decided to make a quick video about it on my countertop, and the rest is history. If you scroll back through all of my videos, you'll see it is the very first episode I ever uploaded to YouTube, and it is pretty bad in comparison to what we're doing these days. I mean, I'm pretty sure I handheld my iPhone and just talked about the watch as I was going along. So kind of some interesting content there. If you want to know more about the watch and my history with it, it goes back, I've owned this thing since it was new in the mid to late 1980s and over 2 decades of daily wear with this watch. Today, I want to focus more on this watch as far as it being a collector's item and also give you guys some info if you're thinking about adding it to your collection or if you have not already. We have the 6309 Turtle. There are two versions of this. There's the 7040, which is the Japan market, Japan only. Then there's the 7049, which is the USA market version. They're identical visually, except for some of the early 7040s have a little S symbol at the 6 o'clock. Those are the most collectible and also the costliest. If you can find one of those in good condition, that is all original, you're going to pay on eBay. I've seen them going for $800 and up. A non-Suwa 7049, sometimes you can still get in the 400 and up price range. I've seen them right around there. But beware, there are a lot of these out there that have been modded over the years and or don't have all of the original parts anymore. So let's run you through some of the specs. We have a 45 millimeter diameter with about the same lug length, which makes the watch wear really comfortably for just about any size wrist. The watch definitely does not wear like a 45 millimeter watch at all. I ideally wore this bad boy for over 20 years, and I have a 170 millimeter wrist, and I have no issue at all with the size. It actually wears much smaller than just about any 45 millimeter watch that I've ever worn. The case is, of course, all stainless steel. 150 meter water resistant screw down crown, a large screw down crown actually at the 430 position. It's very easy to grip and manipulate. We have a 60 click bidirectional bezel that is very tall and easy to grip with a flat aluminum bezel insert. Of course, you have the famed Harlex crystal in there, which I know a lot of people take exception to, but for me, I think this is original crystal still. And, it does have a few nicks and dings from 20 plus years of wear, but no issues at all with the Harlex as far as I'm concerned, especially at the price point that we're talking about. We do have a wonderful dial. This is one of the most legible and recognizable dials. It is a matte black dial with screened index markers. Of course, Seiko's famous sword in the stone marker at the 12 o'clock position, day date window at the 3, and of course Seiko's super easy to read sword and arrow handset with that sweeping lollipop. The movement is really interesting as well. It's the 6300 series movement, super low 17 joule movement, super easy. It does have Diashock and a ball bearing rotor, so it does last pretty well, actually very well. This has been rebuilt twice in 30 plus years of ownership, so no issues there. It vibrates along at 21,600 vibrations per hour and features a really strong 47-hour power reserve. Now, these watches have never been known to be super accurate. You're kind of in a plus minute, minus minute range. This guy, after, rebuild in 30 plus years, is running about 20 seconds slow per day. Not something I'm really complaining about, not something I'm really worried about. When you get into kind of vintage watches with patina, you kind of worry more about just their overall aesthetic and that type of thing more than how perfect they are mechanically. Something, I'm not going to be wearing this watch into the water and diving anytime soon. This is definitely a dusk diver or just a daily wear, something to wear and appreciate. I'm going to go jump in the water, I'm going to wear the watch surfing or what have you. I'm going to wear something new with good seals that I don't have to worry about. Anyways, as I said in the opening, if you are looking for a watch to add to your collection, whether you're a Seiko collector or not, these watches have increased in value year after year, and they continue to do so. Definitely look for the 6309 7040 with that Suwa symbol at the 6 o'clock if you can find it. And also beware, there are a lot of watches out there that are mods and Franken mods and rebuilds and what have you. That's pretty hard these days to find one in all original condition. If you do, you are going to pay for it. But as we have seen, the value has continued to rise nicely and steadily. Anyways, that is it for this issue, everybody. Thank you for tuning in again. If you like our content, as I said, please remember to hit subscribe. Also going to give you more videos to watch on one of the sides here and the subscribe button over here if you didn't already. Definitely appreciate having you guys back for more. All right, everybody, that is it. Bye-bye.